Okay, everyone, good evening. This is the Passengers United special presentation of the press conference and the developments at Belmont Park today. So, why don't we just get to it right now and I can show you what's been going on. So, our governor, Andrew M. Cuomo, and the greedy elected officials from the Queen's Democratic machine have decided that they're going to dump this project at Belmont Park, which really is going to be a casino. And it's really going to be a casino, but they're not telling the people about that. They're lying to everyone. And they're also going to use eminent domain to take the land. But again, they're not telling you that. So let's just focus first on the railroad station that was announced today at Elmont. So this is where I stand on it. I've been tweeting all evening and afternoon on my opposition, and this is the first comment I made. I hope all the passengers understand that the elected officials are not telling them the truth about boarding delays after a venue on a local track that can only handle up to 400 people per train. Crowds of up to 7,000 or more are expected to be at Belmont Park per event. Okay? And they're also building a mall at Belmont. Here's another comment. Passengers United is not supporting the new Elmont station because Queens riders from Queens Village and Hollis are getting screwed. We are not getting freedom ticket. Guess what? All the elected officials are not telling you. Trains loading after events at Belmont Park will be crush loaded, causing delays in Queens Village, and for people on the Ronkonkoma line, it's going to create delays. So they're not telling you that. And let's just look at the new station. So this is the new station that the governor is proposing. And if you look at it carefully, you can see that obviously there's only one elevator and there's steps and there's a bridge. But here's the problem, that stairway is not going to be able to accommodate 7,000 people. And there should be a ramp, a walkway, a moving walkway, and a ramp that's an enclosed all weather ramp that goes into the Belmont Park development, leading you right to the westbound platform. I think that would be better for older people, especially people with limited mobilities, and there should be at least five or six escalators, elevators. So this is a bad design right here. And then it gets even better in the next photo. As you can see, there's only four tracks. So there's only a local platform. That is not going to work. And that is a bad idea, okay? So that's where I stand on this. You need to have an express and local platforms. So diesel trains can pull in. Let's say if you're going to Oyster Bay or Port Jefferson, you can just board on the express platform, get on your diesel train, and you're out. It's a one seat ride. And, so the governor did do a press release today, and unfortunately, the press release is filled with blunders, and they're claiming that there's going to be half hourly service during peak times. So I'm assuming this is when the stadium is open, but even if you had service every 7 minutes, and that platform cannot accommodate, each train cannot accommodate more than 4 to 500 people at any given time. So to me, this is just a bad idea. If you have 7,000 or 8,000 people, and that's a low estimate, leaving the stadium and leaving the mall complex, this platform is not going to be able to deal with this. This is a bad idea. I was telling people this, people weren't listening to me. It's a bad idea. So again, I've been commenting on this. Passengers United spoke to an LIR official today under President Eng. Common sense. Any new station being built by the LIRR should include platforms serving all trains. A moving walkway should be built to move people from LIRR to Belmont Park. It should be a one seat, one train ride to Ronkonkoma. And again, that is just my comments on this. Um, you know, and then it says Passengers United again is not supporting the new Elmont station because number one, it's not in Elmont. So there is no roadway between the Cross Island and this station that they're claiming to build. They would have to build a new roadway or a link going into this complex. So this whole plan has issues. And just looking at the pictures, it seems like the governor is trying to rubber stamp this issue just to get the stadium in. So right now, why don't we go and see the press release that the governor typed up? It gets even better, people. It gets even better. So let's look at this press release by our governor. Oh boy. So this is the Governor Cuomo announces a new Elmont train station, the first new full-time LIRR station in nearly 50 years, right? Governor Andrew M. Cuomo today announced the transformation. They're spending $1.26 billion on this whole Belmont Park redevelopment project. And they're claiming that it's the first full-time Long Island Railroad station in nearly 50 years, that it's going to help mitigate traffic concerns, providing a new amenity to the Elmont community. First of all, the station's not even in Elmont. Then they're claiming that it's going to raise $50 million in new public revenue. Yeah, it is, because they're building a new casino. See, this is what the governor is not telling the people. So they're going to be building a new casino there because there's a loophole in the laws. So if the mall doesn't work out, they're going to get rid of all the stores and dump a casino in there, which is bad. But let's read the press release. So the elected officials, well, let's hear what President Philip Eng had to say, shall we? We are delighted by this plan, which allows us to provide full-time, year-round service to the Elmont community and a second station at the redeveloped Belmont Park, all at no construction cost to the LIRR. This new station will allow us to provide direct service to Belmont from Long Island, as well as from New York City with trains traveling on our main line, which is being expanded to a third track for greater service, reliability, and flexibility. So again, what doesn't make sense is if you have an old station which already received new platforms at the old station, why can they just build a track link up connecting to the main line? But again, that's just a flaw. But let's read let's read the rest of this press release. The new train station will be located between the Queens Village and Belrose stations on the LIRR main line, just east of the Cross Island Parkway. Electric shuttle buses, which are already planned to run from parking lots within Belmont Park to the arena site, will also serve LIR riders traveling to the grandstand and planned arena, hotel and retail village, and casino, which is not in this press release. In addition, the new full-time station will relieve pressure on the existing Belmont Spur station during major events like the Belmont Stakes and provide critically needed redundancy if there is a service disruption to the Spur as occurred in 2018. So some of this does make a little sense, but again, why would Long Island Railroad people take a bus from the other side of Hempstead Turnpike to get all the way to the station? What you need is a huge moving walkway or a huge ramp so that in colder weather during the winter, people can just walk and they can just board a moving walkway like you have at airports. So this is where I have a flaw with the thing, but then it gets even better. So let's hear what the elected officials had to say. Let's hear what this idiot Representative Gregory Meeks had to say. The Belmont Park redevelopment project will turn unused state land into an economic engine for Long Island and Queens, creating jobs in both the construction of a new LIR station and the hotel and retail village that can serve Belmont visitors.